Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to my very first morning ramble. And it is Friday, December 6th, I think, in Singapore, which is where I am today. And I have no idea where it is, what time it is, where you are. But I've been wanting for a while to do some daily video rambles. If you've been on any of my programs, you know that most of my online programs, even on the live programs, I'll begin each session with a ramble where I just sort of share what is going on with me, what I am seeing that I think might help set the table for the day, for whatever it is that we're going to be exploring together. And this is going to be a little different because the exploration won't be done with me. Whatever you get from this morning ramble will hopefully help set you up for your day and give you something that you can explore during the day. And the notion of doing something like this on a regular basis first came for me when I was 1999. I was in England. I'd been an NLP teacher for many years, but I was beginning to move beyond NLP. I was beginning to explore other ways of understanding human beings and how life worked, and really from a very personal point of view, trying to get a deeper understanding of what might make me happier and what might make me more effective in the world. And one of my colleagues, actually a mentor, said to me, the problem with you is that you come up with all these really cool ideas and thoughts, but if somebody's not in the room with you when you do them, they disappear because you don't like to repeat the same thing again and again and again. And you should write them down. And that led to something that I called the daily coaching tip. So for a year, I think it was 2001, from January through December, 5 days a week, every Monday through Friday, I would share a tip, something that would be simple, practical, empowering, and fun. And some of them were a paragraph or two, some of them were longer than that. And I did every single one. I actually missed one day, but I didn't miss it because I just like at 10:30 at night, I wrote down, and it was sort of like daily coaching tip number 137. Hey guys, I am sick in bed with the flu. I feel really horrific and I have absolutely nothing to say that's simple, practical, empowering, or fun. But I thought I'd just write something so that I could kind of keep the streak going. And one day perhaps we'll meet and we'll look at each other from across the room, and you'll look over at me with a knowing look and say, day 173? And I'll go, day 173, and we'll know. So I don't know if these are going to turn out to be daily, if these are going to turn out to be a little more sporadic than that. I probably won't even record all of them in the morning where I am, but it'll be morning somewhere, so I think it can still be a morning ramble. And today I wanted to just share what I've been seeing. We're coming to the end of a retreat that I run each year called Living a Guided Life. And the point of the retreat is for people to see that there is something inside us guiding us at all times. There is a larger intelligence beyond our intellect, beyond our own sense of, I should do this, I shouldn't do that. That if we learn to listen to it, if we learn to be guided by it, if we learn to follow it, if we learn to let it move our bones, our life turns out very differently than when we're continually trying to steer the ship ourselves. We've had a number of metaphors that have come up over the course of the week, but the one that I think has stuck with me most is, you ever seen the Daffy Duck cartoon where Daffy starts getting upset at the cartoonist and he grabs the cartoonist pencil because he wants to have him draw something different to what the cartoonist wants to draw, and they get into this battle? A lot of us live our lives like Daffy. We're trying to make the hand that controls the pencil and bend it to our will. And it rarely works out as well as we would hope. But then the place that we go next is we try to convince ourselves that we are the hand controlling the pencil, that we are the creators of our own universe, and that we can create anything we want, and we try to approach life that way. Now, it's a metaphor, so obviously what I'm about to say is not the truth, but it seems to me that within this metaphor, we're not Daffy Duck, and we're not the artist. We're the pencil. We are that which life uses to create. We are that which the deeper mind uses to unfold the beauty of the world. We are that which, if we let ourselves, to quote one of my favorite quotes from George Bernard Shaw, we are that which can experience the true joy in life, the being used for a purpose recognized by ourselves as a mighty one, instead of a selfish clod of ailments and grievances, complaining that the world will not devote itself to making us happy. So, if you are the pencil, that means you don't have to control everything, but you get to be used. You don't have to decide everything, but you get to be in on the decision. You are not the creator of everything, but you're also not the victim. You're not the cause, but you're not the effect. You are a full participant in the magnificence of daily creation. And that's sort of the thought I'll leave you with for today, and see where it takes you. And if you like, you can kind of share some of your thoughts in the section below. Have fun, learn heaps, and I'll talk to you soon.